Now in this question, this is a disk and these two slabs are there, A and B. The velocity of this slab is Vd equal to 2v and this one is Va equal to V. Okay, and the radius of this disk is given as R. Okay, so you need to find position of axis of rotation, instantaneous axis of rotation. Okay, and number B, omega, that means angular velocity of this disk. Okay, so what is omega? This is the second part they have asked in the question. Suppose this is moving with this angular velocity. You can understand this thing. If this is disk, I am drawing the diagram independently here. So this is disk and this point is B and this point is moving along with this light 2v with velocity 2v. So this is 2v and this point is V. So this is V. This is basically Va equal to V and this is Vb equal to 2v. Okay. Now it can be understood that this is 2v and this is V, so this will rotate along clockwise direction, okay, with some angular velocity omega. Suppose that this is omega, okay, this is rotating with angular velocity omega. Now in part 1 they have asked that find out instantaneous axis of rotation. Okay, so we must know that if this is velocity, so the radius of the circle will make 90-degree angle with this velocity, and with this velocity also radius will make 90-degree, and axis of rotation must lie somewhere in between on the line where these lines are intersecting. The point where the perpendicular line from this and perpendicular line from this, the intersection point will give you the position of axis of rotation. Okay, so let us draw a perpendicular line from this point. So this will go along the center as you have studied in your class 9 geometry book. Okay, the perpendicular from point of contact must go through the center of the circle. So this will go along this path. Okay, and you draw perpendicular line from this point also. So this will also go through center. That means there is no intersection point, okay, for this line and this line, because both the lines coincide. That means the axis of rotation must lie on this line somewhere. Okay, there is no particular single point of intersection for this line and this line. Rather, the two lines coincide each other along the diameter of this circular disc. Okay, so the center of rotation, axis of rotation must lie somewhere on this diameter. Let us suppose the axis of rotation lie here, and this point is x distance from, suppose this name is A and this is B. So suppose this is x distance. I am considering that axis of rotation exists here. Okay, beta. So if this is x, then what is distance from this point? This must be 2r minus x. Is it okay to all? Okay. Now one thing is clear. Omega for A and omega for B equals. Okay, beta. So now omega for A must be equal to omega for B, and we know V equal to R omega, so omega must be equal to V by R. Okay, so write down here VA upon What is R? R is the radius in which this point, A. Suppose if you are looking at B, so the point radius corresponding to the circular motion of point B. So this must be this distance 2r minus x. If you are considering VB, so here you should write this radius 2r minus x. Okay. And if you are considering this point A, so VA, and distance from axis of rotation is x, so you must write here x. Any problem? So VA, you know, this is given V upon x, and VB is 2V, 2r minus x. So V and V cancel out. So 2x will give you 2r minus x, and 2x plus x must be equal to 2r, and 3x equal to 2r, and x equal to 2r by 3. So exact position can be known by knowing this x. That means the axis of rotation will lie 2r by 3 distance from point A. Is it okay? Okay, beta. Now this is the answer for part. This is the answer for part A. Okay. Now let us calculate part B. I am writing here. Part B. Part B, they have asked omega. It's very simple. Omega equals to suppose VA upon x you are writing. So VA upon x. So VA is given as how much? This is V, and x is 2r by 3. That means what? This is 3V by 2r. That means omega equal to 3V by 2r radian per second, you may write. Okay, beta. So this one radian per second, 3V by r. So this should be the final answer. So first part is this one, 2r by 3, and second part is 3V by 2r. Okay. Okay. Thank you.